Hi, I'm Anaga and welcome to World Vibe. So today I'm gonna talk about my cheap airline experience because okay, I must say first, it was my fault that I didn't research properly and book those flights. So it's nothing about those airlines, it's just my experience that because I was not knowing before how cheap they are. So I just want to talk about that in today's video in of World Vibe series. So recently I went to Japan and I had an excellent trip, but I booked my flights quite late. So of course I was checking which cheap option I can get. So while checking on all possible websites and dates combinations and this and that, so I came across a airline from Mongolia. So I was not even knowing that they have an airline. So it's Miat airline. And then on the way back, it was from Korea. The airline, it's called T-Way. I also never heard of them before, but altogether, my price was really cheap, like 1,090 euro for go and back. So I think that was super cheap for the time period I went. So I said, okay, let's book the flight. And I didn't really research properly because I still thought, it's a cheap flight, yes, I know, but it's still a long distance travel, so it won't be that cheap. Because for like Ryanair is okay. We already know it's a cheap airline and it's only for the short distance, and you have to buy the food and drinks, and luggage is like small and this and that, so it's okay. So I started with Miat airline from Frankfurt to Tokyo. So I had halt also in Mongolia, their main city. So I must say the staff was excellent. They were very nice, very helpful, very cheerful, uh, good in their service. So that's not a problem. But airline itself is a cheap, so of course the service is cheap. So checking everything was okay. I must say the Mongolian aircraft was really clean and new. So that was not a problem, but the food, it was horrible. It was very, very basic, but I will tell you how the tea way was even horrible. So compared to that, I think Mongolian airline was super luxurious. So anyway, so first when we started, uh, I have flown so many times, so I know that once you are in the air, you immediately start getting the drinks and some snacks and so on. Of course, nothing happened here, and I was like, okay, maybe they are not giving food at all. Oh God, I'm gonna die now with the hunger because I didn't eat anything before. Because normally you get in the flight immediately. So anyway, first 3 hours or 4 hours, I think you do 3 hours almost, you don't get anything to eat. Then some food came called probably lunch or dinner, whatever it was. It was very basic, and the taste was also not that great. So it was something like a fricadelle with meat and some small salad and cola and this normal drinks, which is okay, but it was not enough. The quantity was very less. I was super hungry after that. And then again in the morning they gave some breakfast. So before we land in Mongolia, they gave some breakfast, and breakfast was so basic. I could not explain. It was horrible. Basically, it was just some pieces of meat and that's it. So, um, okay. Then I went to this Chengiz Khan airport. We landed there. Then I said, okay, now I need access to the lounge. So I paid, like, it was cheap also, like for 3 hours, $23, which was okay. So I went inside again. In the lounge also food was very basic, but at least there was coffee, cola, and other some stuff. It was okay, and some sweets. And then I asked, I wanted to go in a toilet and so on. So normally inside the lounge you have separate toilet and shower and so on. So I asked there, and they said, oh no, you have to go outside where the normal public toilet is of the airport. That was a bit strange for me, but anyway, the airport is really small, and I think the country may be not that great. I'd never been there, so I don't know. But anyway, it was small. But then we had a flight from Mongolia to Tokyo, which was okay. It was also like 3 hours flight, I guess, and the food was comparatively better than what we got from Frankfurt. Maybe it's a fault of Frankfurt, I don't know. German food is in general horrible, so probably that's the reason. But anyway, the food afterwards was bit better, and the flight was also short, just 3 hours, so I think it was okay. The aircraft was also small. It was all okay then. But they are really cheap, so next time if you want to book, think twice or research properly. And the funny part is when I was coming back to Frankfurt from Tokyo, I had a flight from T-Way, that's a Korean airline, and it is like super cheap airline in the quality, service, everything. Once again, the staff is really good. I mean, the in-flight air purser, everything was really nice. So that's not a problem. So it was a 13-hour long flight. So I think, I mean, even if you are in economy and it's a 13-hour long flight, you get normally many things. So there also, again, there was no in-flight entertainment available. Just imagine 13 hours. I was trying to sleep and do nothing because there is nothing to do. And again, once again, it's my fault that I didn't research properly. If I would have researched, I might have then downloaded some shows on my phone or tablet and maybe a little bit better. The food was horrible and so small. I mean, in the Miat airline, at least they gave at least three things like the main food and there's dessert and salad. And in T-Way, you have just one like a one dish meal, I would say, and drinks only water. Everything else you have to buy. I mean, how it is possible in a long 13-hour flight in economy you get that bad service, even if you are cheap, but still, I mean, that cheap. I think, I mean, maybe many other people knew that, so they already had some food with them. So I was just looking at them and I was like, oh, I want to eat. Okay, I could have bought, but the options for buying were also not that great. So I mean, I was not really interested in eating that food to pay money for. So first, also there, also I think after 4 hours or something, we got that lunch or dinner, whatever they want to call. It was just one dish meal, so either noodle or rice, something with some meat. That's it, and water. And then after, before landing, maybe 2-3 hours before landing, also some food. Again, same, the one dish meal and that water, and that's it. That was a horrible flight for me. But yeah, that was my cheap airline experience. So lesson learned before flying. I mean, if you're flying with some cheap airline or new airline, just research it properly before read the reviews and everything. Or just don't fly with them. So next time, either I don't fly with them, or now I know how cheap they are, so I will take my own food with me and entertainment with me, so that it won't be that bad. So well, that's it. But I mean, those are the experiences you get while traveling, and you learn from your mistakes. So I have learned my lesson. So next time, let's see which other adventure I take with another cheap airline or a better airline. We'll see. So that's it for in today's video. So till then, see you in next video. Until then, keep traveling and love the world vibes. Bye.